What up? What up? What up? What up? Polo Sports Talking ENT and Polo Sports News Plus. Hit that like and hit that sub and comment as well. I'm back again a little bit early. I wait for y'all to get in here. Couple of things that we, got to talk about right now. I think that some people have many different perspectives on this, and the question has to be asked. So I'll give y'all some time to get in here. Hope everybody's feeling all right. Was a dope stream, last stream just a little while ago. Want to thank all of the subs that came through and showed love. Uh, South Political, uh, Jacob Jennings, True to King TV, Goat Mike, uh, Adrian Barbie, Anna K, M365. Had an epic debate between him and South Political. They one boys was going at it. FYF came through. Lamont and T Price, my boy T Price, stopped through to show some love. Uh, everybody had came through to show love. Of course, the Queen Annie K, always supporter of this channel, man. But nonetheless, RJ Guap too, RJ Guap and Ray Durazo. I appreciate y'all coming in to show love. And Octavius, man. Octavius, Texas made. I forgot about my boy Octavius, man. Shout out to Texas, Dallas, Texas. DFW represents all the time, man. Uh, let's get right to it, man. Um, Look, a lot of people are wondering since the Suns have swept the Denver Nuggets, what would be a good matchup for them? Okay, would it be would it be the Los Angeles Clippers, or would it be the Utah Jazz? And in my opinion, I think that the best matchup, like I think that most people would want to see ideally, they would like to see Utah versus Phoenix because they play so similar styles. Okay, you have a team in both teams that have two. I would say one. Uh, I'm not gonna call Devin Booker a a superstar, but he's emerging as a superstar. And then Donovan Mitchell is another emerging superstar as well. Okay, now you have two of those guards right there. Then you have two. I would say in Chris Paul, of course, he's a superstar, a perennial All Star. Then you have Mike Conley Jr., who's a pretty decent, I think, underrated point guard as well at that position. When you talk about the one, he's actually a better shooter than Chris Paul, but Chris Paul is overall is a better player and brings more added value to a team. Then of course you have different various role players on that squad, and and I would be disrespecting them just calling them just flat out role players because when you talk about a guy like Joe Ingles, who can light your ass up at any given time, when you talk about the sixth man of the year in Jordan Clarkson, who could score with the best of them, when you talk about Royce O'Neal, that can light them up and also go in and out, and then when you talk about, I'm missing somebody else. I can't believe I'm missing somebody else. But pretty much Utah has got like several different scores that can get you double figures on any given night, and they can also shoot. Then you also have rim protection in Rudy Gobert. That's the same thing with Phoenix. You have you have several different players that are willing to that can get you double figures, such as Bridges. Uh, you also have of course, Cameron Payne, who can come in and fill that spot. You have Jay Crowder, who's another 3 and D guy that can get you buckets. I mean, they have so many weapons, and they're lethal weapons. I mean, these guys they fly up and down the court, and you could see why a lot of people doubted them, because it's not like all of them are like mega superstars or anything like that. Those are just really good, great players, really good players that can get you buckets at any given that can get you buckets when you need buckets. Then of course you have the rim protection aspect of things. You have Rudy Gobert, who of course he's the DPOY Defensive Player of the Year, and then you also have Aiden on the other end, who can also score and rebound and can rim protect too and can run the floor. DeAndre Aiden is now he didn't show it last night, but he really didn't need to, because you had Chris Paul that put up 37 points to seal the deal. So he really didn't he really didn't need to do anything. He had everybody else doing the thing. I also forgot about Cam Johnson too, who's another another piece that I don't think people talk enough about. Cam Cam Johnson, when you speak of him. So they definitely have a lot of different weapons, and a lot of guys on there that can fly up and down the floor, and can shoot. Now the other thing is too, I think that Phoenix will have a hard time with is that Utah crowd, because Utah got a crowd, man. That I mean, they just rock the building, man. It's one of the toughest places to play in sports. Everybody knows that. Big Who, you said I have a new respect for CP3. He did that without a superstar. Man, Big Who, CP3, man, has always been a great point guard. It's just that his career has he hasn't had he's had some bad luck. Let's just call it what it is. He's had bad luck. I mean, when you talk about the injuries that has happened at the wrong time, that's really the only thing that you could say about CP3. Besides that, he's always came up in crucial moments. He's always came up, especially with his playmaking ability. And like my boy True Raw for TV said, shout out to True Raw TV. You have to sub to his channel. Definitely sub to his channel. I lived at the time when they were comparing him to the great like Isaiah Thomas. And he was. Now I thought that Isaiah Thomas was better, of course, but CP3. I mean, my goodness, man, you talk about a young CP3 that could get it done. Now, he wasn't, he wasn't gonna put up 50 points and all that other stuff, like 40 points and all that. That's not what he was doing. But his playmaking ability to set the table and get others involved, and his ability to do both, and he also, a lot of people forget that CP3 was a very good defender. He was a very good defender. He was always in the category of steals. He even led the league in steals. That's what you have to realize too. Blackface, salute, Blackface. I see you in the building. What's up, Think Tank? I see you in here, man. I hope everything's all right with you, brother. Uh, you think the Jazz will lose to the Suns, and the Clips will win if matched up with the Suns. I don't know about that, Blackface. I don't know about that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think Utah could win. Utah has a better chance than the Clippers do, because the Clippers are not now. The thing that's a similarity with the Clippers that the Suns have is that they're not that they don't have that much depth. When you talk about their bench, uh, they just don't have as many guys. So if one guy goes out, like if CP3, God forbid, or Aiden goes out, or one of those other guys, knock on wood, I'm not advocating it, or trying to put that energy out there. But if somebody gets hurt, then guess what? They're gonna be SOL. You can't just automatically be comfortable and be, oh man, next man up. They're gonna be stuck in a situation like Brooklyn's gonna be stuck in. They're gonna be definitely stuck in a situation like Brooklyn is. So I think that Utah has a better chance than the Clippers. The only way I would get a Clippers an edge is if somebody on Phoenix is not playing. And then also, Clippers, they're missing. They're not even playing Boogie that much, and they're not. Rondo is he's having knee issues, and then of course Serge Ibaka's gone. So we have to look at that too. I think the next injuries, the West is taking it this year. I think the Jazz or the Suns winning versus the Bucks or the Sixers. Uh, I mean that's a good logic think tank. The Suns will give anybody hell. Now we did not win in any of the games versus the Suns when I talk about the Sixers. So I think that would be sort of a grudge match, but it's also going to be kind of a tale of several different situations. You have DeAndre Ayton who works out with Embiid in the off season, so they know each other's game, and then you also have Devin Booker and Ben Simmons who work out in the off season together, and they know each other's game too as well. Then you have two kind of similar but different styles, but it's also going to be a chess match too because Monty Williams came. He's from the school of Doc. A lot of people don't know that. Doc took Monty Williams under his wing before anybody. Before Popovich, before anybody else. It was Doc. It was Doc that got Monty Williams his into coaching when he was in Orlando. Okay, because he saw something in Monty that nobody else did. Polo, I agree, but if PG stays consistent, there'll be much for the Suns. Man, listen, yeah, blackface. If that's a big if, TJ. That's a big if. Listen, as much as I love Paul George, man, I like his talent and everything, but we can't bank on him being there every night. We just can't. We cannot bank on Paul George being there every night. I mean, you want Paul George to show up every day, every game, but it's just not happening. It's hit or miss with him. It's hit or miss. I mean, I want him to. I want him to play like that perennial All Star that he was destined to be before he got that injury. I wanted to play like that MVP candidate that he did when he was in OKC. That stretch that he played when he was with Russell Westbrook and Melo. But you can't bank on that all the time. Jazz got more depth than the Suns and the Clippers. They can score as well. Utah is my pick. Yeah, that's a good pick. That's what I'm saying. It comes down to depth. It's not about superstars, man. I mean, yeah, the superstars they have, quite a, a lot to do with it. But your role players. Look at Reggie Jackson. Reggie Jackson led all scorers. You know that big hoop. He led all scorers the previous game before that. He led all scorers. He even outscored, Kawhi Leonard and as well as Paul George. Now, points ain't everything, But I mean, when you got a guy in Reggie Jackson that's stepping it up, that helps you out a lot. You said please don't count. Big Who man. As much as I like Claw, every time that he messes up, or anytime PG messes up, they're gonna get the smoke. They're gonna get the smoke. They are hit or miss. And as you get later into these series, Big Who, you can't be coming down from 2 or 3-0 and all that stuff, man, because the games are gonna get harder. They're gonna get more challenging, especially now. Let's say the Bucks go down. No, man, I don't know. KD's got a lot on his shoulders. And that's a whole nother story for a whole nother day, man, because our ticket I'd already touched on that. Shout out to Ticket TV. If you're not sub to his channel, sub to his channel. I'm going to touch on that a little bit later. Okay. CP3 is the best point guard ever, in my opinion. I don't know about that, RJ Guap. I don't know. That remains to be seen. But he got it. He got it. He gonna have to get a chip. Man,
It's
what's going?
it's Salute Paul. Hey man, I was at the gym today, man, and there was I was doing shoulders today, and the dude next to me and stuff, he was talking about the hot female like attendee, at the counter and stuff, and then like we were just having a conversation and stuff about just Asian women, white girls and stuff. I don't know, man. It was it was it was very weird.
Right. Yeah, man. Hey, what you got on the man?
Yeah.
I know Red Pill, man. But let's try to stay on topic, brother. Okay. What do you have?
Oh,
What do you have on?
yeah, for sure, man.
What you got on the
Um,
point guard, man? I mean, not on the point guard.
yeah.
I'm sorry. The Suns, and who's going to be the better matchup, man?
I think the Suns are like a great team in my opinion. I mean, like they can play at just any pace, and their defense is solid. I mean, like especially with the veteran leadership from Jay Crowder and CP3. It's been really showing this year and stuff that the Suns this year have a identity. About the matchup, I mean, I think the Suns do match up well with the Jazz. I mean, like just because like they kind of play the same style, like just floor spacing and just uh, uh, unselfish basketball pretty much. And yeah, I think if they were to play the Clippers, I think the Suns are gonna sweep them. Like I don't know. I just have a feeling about the Suns, man. I mean, coming from a Lakers fan, I've been watching a couple of the Suns game, and I gotta respect him and X for it. I mean, the Suns are deep this year. I mean, that like just acquisition of Cameron Payne and that Torrey Craig has been really helping the Suns. And Aiden's role has been great. I mean, it depends on the series because some series, he has to dominate the paint, and like some other series and stuff, he's gonna have to be the shot blocker and just be the rebounder of the team. So yeah, man. I think I think the Western Conference Finals is gonna be the Suns and the Jazz in my opinion. But I got the Jazz winning in six versus the Suns for the Western Conference Finals. I just feel like the Suns have more shooting and they have more veteran presence than the Suns. That's how I see it.
Okay, so you taking Utah and the Suns, and then you taking the Suns overall in the West.
Man, to win the Western Conference Finals, I got the Jazz winning. But if the Suns win, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean,
So
I
you
don't
think the
know.
Jazz? You think the Jazz could beat the Suns?
Yeah. I mean, like they match up well with them also. I mean, like they run that 4 out, you know, just 1 in like offense pretty much. So they have four like outside shooters and just one big who can just rebound and play defense and dominate the paint. I mean, like the Suns pretty much. I mean the Suns and the Jazz, like they low key play the same style of basketball and stuff, especially with their offensive sets and their starting lineup. I mean, yeah, that's how I see it.
Yeah, that's a real good point, Red Pill. Hey, and don't worry, man. I'm gonna get to what you were just talking about a whole second ago, but we got to get
Yeah,
the
for
meat
sure.
and potatoes, out of the way first. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And then we'll get to the rest. But I don't know, man. Sometimes you get a little tired, man, and then you sag off. So I don't know. Maybe later on, man, you might not even want to talk about that. You might not. But you came in with a burst of energy, wanting to talk about Asian women and all this other stuff, man. And I'm like, man, no, come on, man. Can we talk about the topic first? You know what I'm saying? Then we get to
all
that.
right,
I
no.
mean, man, my goodness, man, you trying to go from jump start, man, already thinking about females, man. I was like, man, you act like you took like a whole bag of Viagra or something, bro.
Nah, I need some of the rhinos, man. No, I'm just joking.
No, it's all good, man. I'm just messing with you,
Yeah, it's all
Red
good.
Pill.
Yeah,
Now it
yeah.
said I believe the Clips will beat the Suns in seven. I just believe that they have more championship experienced players, and Ty Lue is a championship coach. That's
Okay.
why I changed my pick to the Clips over the Suns. Now, hey, Blackface, I agree with what you're saying, but I don't think Ty Lue is a
Yeah.
he has a championship, but he's
No,
not an extremely great coach. You know what
I
I'm
do not.
saying? He's an okay coach, but his rotations and his lineups and his decisions sometimes can be very suspect. So, but
Definitely.
that remains to be seen, especially with the usage that he was doing with DeMarcus Cousins. Man, like a lot of people feel that okay, hey, what is he doing here? Now, to his, to back Ty Lue to a certain extent, I can
Yeah.
understand why he probably ain't playing Boogie that much because he don't want him, nothing, bad to happen to him or something like that. But at the same token, I'm like, okay, if you have the momentum and you have a guy like Boogie Cousins who could bring Rudy Gobert out and somewhat open up the lane and stuff, then
Definitely.
why not go ahead and use Boogie? And plus, Boogie can score. He's not the scorer that he once was because he's not getting the minutes, of course. But I mean, he's still valuable to a team. That's another body and another former superstar. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Uh,
Boogie's not that bad. It's just like defensively. I mean, he's gonna get exploited by the Jazz and stuff because the Jazz. I mean, like they want to just floor space the shit out of you. So I don't know if Boogie can close out to the 3 point shooters if he were to switch on a guard or to a wing, right?
yeah,
That's how I
that's
see
fact.
it. That's how I see
Right.
it. I mean, yeah. I was about to say this, but the Clippers also have to play Luke Kennard, man, because I feel like he could just really help them and stuff with their floor spacing.
Yeah, I like Luke Kennard, man. He's a nice shooter, man. I don't think that he gets enough play
Cre-
time,
yeah, credit. Yeah,
in
yeah,
order to do what he does, man. But yeah, he's a weapon he's a weapon that they could definitely use. You know what I'm saying? Especially, man, you shouldn't use him when you get in trouble. You should use him now. You said blackface. You said not great, but championship material. Yeah, I mean, I mean, he got a championship, you know, but he got to be able to prove that he knows how to make the proper adjustments and understanding his rotations a lot better. Until then, he hasn't really got. Now he's had okay. What he did last game was some people may disagree, but I felt like he did a good coaching job last game, and then he did a good coaching job when they played against the Mavs that last game too as well. I mean, he did a great he did a great job, but he's got a long ways to go. He got a long
Definitely.
ways to go, but experience is the best teacher, and he'll get better. The Clippers or Nets winning the championship is the
Uh,
worst is the worst nightmare for LA, the
is he
LA
a Lakers
market.
fan?
Huh?
Is Tank a Lakers fan? Is he a Lakers fan?
Hey, Think Tank. Think Tank is a well. He got Russell Westbrook on there, but I don't know. Hey, Think Tank, are you a Lakers fan?
Hey man,
Red Pill wants to know so he can find his next man crush.
what the fuck? What the fuck? The hell, man?
No, I'm playing, man.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He'd
Hey
be like,
man,
yeah,
what's up?
yeah, he's a Lakers fan. All right, Think Tank, you're on my team, bro.
If he's a Lakers fan, man, hey, like we don't want the Clippers to win because like we're a bit biased towards them and stuff. But I mean, not not a Lakers fan, bro. Oh man, all right, he's not a Lakers fan. He's not a Lakers fan. Okay, no worries, bro.
Okay, who's your team? I know TJ is TJ. Blackface, man. He's always the Philly. That's why we beat y'all earlier in the season, TJ. How you like it now?
Oh
No, I'm just
god.
playing though. But nah, man. Hey, he said he's not a Lakers fan or whatever.
Oh, it's all
Man,
good, bro.
okay, let me ask you this though. Now somebody, RJ Guap, shout out to RJ Guap too. He said that CP3 is the greatest point guard ever. Do you agree with that?
Uh, I mean, oh man. I mean, like, there's like just other point guards in the NBA.
Salute.
That
Oh, hold on one sec. Salute, Will. Hey, you can hop in. You can hop in here too, man. Hey, salute. Hey, y'all go check out my boy Willin Knicks talk since '89. Go check out his page. He's a Knicks fan,
also
diehard Knicks
what's good,
fan.
my man?
Knows about the Knicks. Definitely a true New Yorker. My brother from another mother. That brother Will, man. So shout out to that boy Will. Go ahead,
Yeah,
Red Pill. You got it, man.
yeah, yeah. So I was saying about CP3 and stuff. I mean, he's oh man, this is tough because there's so many good point guards in the Hall of Fame that I could name. Like John Stockton, Magic Johnson, Isaiah Thomas. He was on the Bad Boy Pistons, not the current. Just Isaiah Thomas. I mean, there was a bunch of other guys. Sidney Moncrief. Uh, Man, I can't think of point guards right now, dog.
Yeah,
Gary
point guard.
Payton. Gary Payton. Um, Other point guards in the Hall of Fame. Shit,
Right,
I
but
don't know.
I'm saying who do you I mean do you think that Chris Paul CP3 is the best point guard ever?
Uh,
Yeah,
Man,
I'm putting you on the spot, man. I'm putting you on the spot.
is CP3 the best point guard of all time? I mean, like in my book, he's probably like he's top six for me and stuff. I mean, like the guy's top six, like for me. I like CP3 though. But it's just like like he has a bunch of just accolades and stuff though. I mean, which like just which helps him on my list. But I mean, like there was a lot of better point guards than him. I mean, like in the '90s. I mean, Magic Johnson. He was a floor general. Isaiah Thomas was that. Typical CP3 build. Kind of like a agitator, like a great passer. he's a great defender too. Um, yeah, CP3 is. I say like he's probably like top five, I guess. I mean, it depends on the person's perspective though on it. I mean, everybody has their own top five of point guards, centers, small forwards, but I say CP3's top five. If he wins a championship, then I'll put him in my top five. But now he's probably like top six right now. For me. Yeah. Hey. Think tank. CP3 just he gives me like just Isaiah Thomas like just vibes mixed with John Stockton. He's like a mix between just Isaiah Thomas and John Stockton. I don't know why. That's how I see it though. I don't know, but
Yeah, I
um yeah. Go ahead.
no. I listen. I got CP3. He's up there, especially if he wins the championship. But like of course, who I have above everybody is Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got as just pure point guard. Isaiah Thomas. Now some people argue, some people always say, Magic. Like I know TJ gonna choose Magic, but I'm not gonna get into that again. You know what I'm saying? If you've heard me before, I've already went through that before. Why I got Isaiah Thomas, but CP3, like he's up there with what he does. It's just that injuries have taken the toll over. He could have done a lot more if it had it been for health, because he's been he's always had his fair share of bad luck, and
Yeah.
sometimes, man, you can't help that. Some situations come up. LeBron James was blessed to be in a situation where he was able to get to finals year after year, and he was hardly getting injured and stuff. So would we have known if CP3 would have been able to get to the finals, all those years? We'll never know. But right now, he's definitely making the case, and he should have, in my opinion, won the MVP. He knocked out an MVP in the playoffs. An MVP candidate knocked
Yeah.
out an actual MVP, so he made his case.
Yeah.
So I
Definitely.
mean that's huge. That's something that's going to be on his resume as far as basketball for the rest of his life. You said I got Stockton as the best pure PG ever, coming from a diehard LA fan. Yeah, I mean, hey, when you talk about the all-time leader in steals and the all-time leader in assists, that's an argument. But I wouldn't take Stockton over Isaiah Thomas. There's no way I would do that, because Isaiah could do much more. But everybody knows my feelings on that. Like I said, if I started the team, Isaiah Thomas is my starting point guard, hands
Damn.
down,
Wow, that's crazy.
hands down. But hey, they got some guys that are in the come up. Hey, listen, there's a guy. His name is Cole Anthony for Orlando. I don't know if people have seen him. He's definitely next up. To be one of them guys. Then you got Lamelo Ball. Listen, Lamelo Ball, like you 19, right? Like
Yeah.
right, Red Pill. Yeah.
Yes,
So
sir.
everybody that's around your age, y'all should be loving guys like Lamelo Ball and John Morant and Cole Anthony and those guys. You know what I'm saying? I
Cole
like
Anthony.
I like
Yeah.
Lamelo Ball because and I put him as you know above his brother.
Yeah,
He's way
definitely.
better than his brother when he first came in. Lamelo Ball is very unselfish. Can he work on his shot a little bit? Yeah, he needs to work on a whole lot of stuff. But Lamelo Ball is going to go down as one of the best point guards ever. Mark my words. He
Yeah,
will.
definitely.
He
Yeah,
will.
yeah, I mean, like for me and stuff, I like the old school, just 80s and 90s, I'm those like, just old school type of people that are like, I mean, but yeah, LaMelo is nice though, but I still love just old school basketball, man. That's the way to go. Like the physicality.
Uh huh. Yeah.
It's the
Hey,
way to
listen.
go.
Dwayne Lawrence said, yeah, Cole Anthony played for North Carolina. Yeah, he was real nice. At first I thought Marcus Page was gonna break out and everything, but he didn't do that, But yeah, Cole Anthony and Lamelo Ball. But Lamelo Ball, man, he is a fun to watch. And the thing that makes Lamelo Ball, if you don't enjoy watching Lamelo Ball play, you don't enjoy basketball. You don't enjoy basketball because he's out there, man, to destroy you, and he can do it by scoring. He can do it by passing. He can do it by even on the defensive end. Melo plays good defense. Now, is he a great defender yet? No. But man, this guy is loaded with potential. Man, Charlotte was up there at one point. I think at like sixth or fifth in the East at one point when Lamelo was healthy.
Yeah.
That was before he got hurt. Did you know that, Red Pill?
Yeah. I noticed that. Yeah, I mean, like with
Man, you didn't know that. Whatever, man. You focus on Asian women and all this other stuff. Anyway, man, look, let me see this. You got if Cole Anthony didn't get hurt, you would have been a top five pick coming out. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. Yeah, you all right, man. You focus on Asian women and going to all these massage parlors and stuff,
No,
man.
no. I
Yeah,
never
you
been there,
is,
man.
man. Yeah, that's why you want to go in the military, motherfucker.
No. I never been there, bro. I'm not lying, bro. I never been there, man.
Hey, Red Pill, you want to go in the military, man, so you can have every different female in each country, man. That's what you try to do. Yeah, you
Yeah.
gonna have them. Yeah, look, no, don't give me that. You gonna have one in Germany. Man, you gonna have one in England. You gonna have some. You gonna have a few in Africa. You know what I'm saying? You gonna
Oh,
have some.
okay.
You gonna have some in Puerto Rico. You gonna give a Puerto Rico love. You gonna go to Argentina. You gonna have some in Brazil. You gonna have some in Mexico.
Oh my
Of course, he gonna have. Then you got the
god.
United States. He gonna have one in each different state. He gonna have them in every different area code, like Luda say. You know what I'm saying? He gonna have them all
Nah,
over the place. Red pill, man. You probably gonna have about 50 kids, man. By the
nah,
time
man.
you
Nah.
get 25, man.
N- Yeah, I mean, I'm done, like with my player days, I'm just focused on my purpose and stuff, but I'm still I'm still just open minded to hit up some females, which I do sometimes and occasionally. So
Man, it's all good, man. Live your life, man. Ain't nobody hating on you. That's all right, bro. I mean, you still got a lot of time, man. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
this is what I'll say. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you watch what you do, man, and watch for the ones that's trying to, they got bad intentions, man. You know what
oh
I'm
yeah,
saying? Yeah.
oh yeah, I gotta be
Or
careful with
I
those,
should I
man.
should I should say cruel intentions.
Uh,
Uh,
the Tatianas, the Tatianas.
Yeah, the Tatiana. There you go. Yeah, Tatiana. See, I
Yeah,
didn't even think you know about that. Yeah, that blue face. Yeah, man.
no,
But
hey man.
but yeah, man. I definitely feel that Chris Paul, man, he's up there. Let's see who this is. I think this. Oh yeah, we got that boy Will. All right. What's up with it, Will? I see you in the building, man. How you feeling, New York? Like I said, man, y'all go sub to his page, man. Definitely gonna have that fire for you. Definitely gonna get that New York feel. Definitely gonna
Hey,
tell you
salute,
what the
Will.
Knicks is
What's
like,
good, man?
man. Hey, you know what I'm saying, Will? What they
Yeah,
say in
yeah.
Harlem? They be like, come on home with me. Go ahead, take it home, brother.
Yo, salute everybody, man.
Salute.
Yeah, man, I got time. I had a little bit of time that I can jump on real quick.
No, it's all
Um,
good, man. Hey, the question is, who's gonna be a better matchup? For the Suns, the Clippers or the Jazz? Brother Will, you still there, brother? I think he might have fell out. Hold on. Yeah, he fell out. Yeah, my bad. All right, go ahead. Go ahead, Will. I was saying who you got as a better matchup, the Clippers. The Clippers or the Jazz for the
Oh,
Suns.
man, I'm tired as hell.
The better matchup, the better matchup for Phoenix Suns would be the Clippers.
Oh,
Hell,
really?
yes, yeah, it
Yep,
is.
yep.
Yeah,
The
Oh,
reason why
wow.
I say that, the reason why I say the Clippers because it will elevate CP3 legacy even bigger because he's going up against Paul George and Kawhi.
That's a good point.
It will build up his legacy even bigger for him to beat those guys. You know what I'm saying? If he
facts.
beat Utah, I know they could beat Utah. You know what I'm saying? They could beat Utah, but I would rather the Clippers because it will build CP3 legacy even more because he beat those guys on the biggest stage to go to the NBA Finals.
Mm.
That's true.
Well, I thought you were gonna say because I got Utah as that better matchup. But man, yeah, I didn't look at it like that because you got two, one a potential Hall of Famer, one is already gonna be a Hall of Famer in Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. But yeah, I didn't look at it like that. But
There's no disrespect to Donovan Mitchell and Gobert. They're great players, but
oh yeah,
Paul George and Kawhi is looked at differently.
right. You had something to say to that, Red Pill?
Um, yeah, I mean, like what I said and stuff is that the Jazz, I mean, like, they're like a bad, just matchup for the Suns. I mean, like, just because of their, I mean, like, their, you know, well, I mean, like, with the Jazz and the Sun, they kind of play, similar, like what I said, like, before, just Will came and stuff. I said, like, they play like a, they both teams play like a 4 out, just one in like offense. Like that like offense is based around more spacing and stuff, and then like all you need is a big and stuff. But I mean, if uh if the Suns were to see the Clippers, I mean, I got the Suns winning that series in my opinion. I got the Suns winning in probably six. I mean, just because, they got CP3 who can direct the game, like for the Suns and stuff, and yeah, that's all I have to say right there.
I'm so proud of CP3, man. I'm
Yeah,
so proud of CP3.
yes, sir.
For real. I'm really proud of that guy, man. For him to go to Phoenix and get him to the conference finals, that's unbelievable, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, for sure.
He got booked playing at a high level. DeAndre Ayton is getting better and better as a big man in the NBA. Man, CP3, man, it's impressive, man. I want to see him win the championship this year, man. I ain't gonna lie. I want to see him win the championship. Cause he win a championship, man, his legacy gonna be up there, bro.
Yeah. What's your like opinion on the Brooklyn series in your opinion? You still got Brooklyn stuff winning the series or no?
Yep, I still got Brooklyn going.
Really?
I still got Brooklyn winning the series because at the end of the day, it's on KD. KD got to get the job done, man. Period, bro. Because he's one of the great players in the NBA, man. He's one of the top players in the NBA, man. Regardless of injury, man. Next man got to pick up the slack, man. KD got to get in there and get it done, man. I
Yeah,
don't care. No excuses. It don't matter if Kyrie and James ain't there. You got to be that dude.
yeah, yeah. It's very true right there.
You know what
What
I'm
else?
saying? Kawhi,
Yeah,
Kawhi, Kawhi carried that Toronto Raptors team to a championship.
Yeah.
So KD, no excuses, KD. You got to get it done, KD. You got to get it done. You know what I'm saying? Look what CP3 doing, man. CP3 over there carrying and doing everything he can to make his team win, man.
Yep.
So if KD and them lose, it's gonna be bad business, bro. It ain't gonna be good, bro.
Yep.
Hey, Anthony, do hold on. Hey, Will, you still there, bro? Listen, Anthony.
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm still here.
Okay, look, man. Anthony said, "Too bad these playoffs won't count." You got to explain yourself, brother, because that makes absolutely no sense at all. What you just said.
Bro,
You
I'm
said that the
already, yo,
play.
bro. Hold on, I'm already putting it together why they trying to say it don't count. I already know. I already know. They're gonna put excuses about other people got injured and all this and that. I already know
Yeah.
what this where this headed. I already know.
Right. Right.
Cause their guy ain't there, so now it don't count. Man,
Right.
I don't
Yeah.
respect these people, man.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. Hey, Anthony. Anthony. The Vills or whatever. I think you goes by LeBron. Anthony, I agree with you. Subscribe to my channel. I've been saying that. Well, nah, that's not true because you still got to play the game. Uh, I don't want to hear none of this. Okay, yeah, because even with KD situation, Kyrie and Harden are not 100%. So what are you going to say right then and there? You know, let's see. Suns got bailed out by AD and Murray being injured. They will get a reality check next round against the Clippers. How do you even know if the Clippers are going to win? Come on, man, Anthony DeVille, you got to do better than that, brother. And then if Brook if Brook was out, y'all would be saying the same thing. No, I wouldn't, because I'm a no excuse type of guy. Hey, we didn't have Embiid. He's playing subpar. He's playing with a partially torn meniscus. And he's still playing. He's still playing less than 100%. I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, if we lose, oh well, it's because of his partially torn meniscus. No, you made the choice to get out there between the lines and do it. I don't want to hear none of that. And plus, it's a team game, man. It's a team game. It's not all about one player. And B has so much help. It's not even funny. Yeah, he does. But does he have a juggernaut like the Brooklyn Nets? No. Does he have like three or four superstars on his team? No. So what are we talking about here, Anthony?
I don't know what he talking about, man. They just lost one of their main pieces in Danny Green. Come on, man. It's next man up mentality, man.
Right, exactly. Danny Green is not there. He got a calf strain. You said Bradley and Russ were playing hurt this year.
Man, get out of here with
Man,
that, man.
what
Nobody
do
want
you
to hear that,
mean,
man.
Mike?
You crazy.
What's it
What's
called?
wrong with
Hey,
that
you
guy?
forget Embiid didn't play in that game either.
Man, his basketball takes suck, man. He don't know nothing about basketball, bro. He just be talking.
No, but like I said, man, Anthony, man, you had a right to your opinion, and so does Go Mike. But that's not true. Hey, they are still playing the game because you also have to look at it like this. If Giannis ends up winning, they're still gonna say, oh well, Giannis beat a team because they didn't have KD and or they didn't have Kyrie or Harden. And it could be the same situation if KD goes to the final and he loses. Guess what they're gonna say? Well, he didn't win the final, and they're still gonna shit on him regardless. Either way, if he wins the final or if he loses. So I don't want to hear all these excuses. Oh, LeBron was hurt and all this other stuff, or AD was hurt, or any of that. I don't want to hear any of that. You still there, Will?
Yeah, I'm here. I was just doing something real fast.
Hey, Will. Okay, hey, look. Uh, hey, Mike, I'm not having that today, man. For real, stop that, man, or you can go to another channel. I told you about doing that, man. If you're not gonna talk basketball and all that other stuff, stop with all the name calling. Chill out with all that, man. And I'm being serious when I say that. Every time somebody, I told you, if you not, if you got disagreements with somebody that's personal or something like that, go somewhere else, man. For real, man. Like I don't come doing that to y'all. Chill out with all that, man. All that name calling and stuff, bro. We don't need none of that. Look, I'm not telling him nothing. I'm not telling him nothing, man. Stop all that childishness, man. We grown men around here. Keep it basketball. If you can't keep it basketball, man, just keep your comments to yourself, man. We ain't got none of that, man. This is just the internet, man. It's not even that serious. No, nah. I can't, Mike. Nah, man. Because you're gonna come in here, you're gonna try to start stuff, man. Nah, brother. Or I'm gonna just shut this whole thing down, man. I don't have time for none of this, man. For real. We over here to talk basketball, and y'all coming in here getting mad because somebody got a different opinion than you. Chill out with all that. I don't want to. I don't want to block nobody. I don't want to put nobody in timeout. I'm not with it. You know what? Skip all this. Well, I'ma holler at you. Go, Mike. I'ma holler at you. Blackface, Anthony, all of y'all. I'ma holler at y'all. Y'all have a
All
good
right,
day.
Paul.
Yeah.
All right, you can go.